Hello, I'm Joe from Shijo. I would like to show you some nice stuff from updates 1.2 and 1.3. Beginning with the rocks. These rocks have a material procedural material, sorry. As you can see, they are changing all the time, so it's more, let's say, natural. If I move them, you see, they always change. You can, of course, create some special ones. Just show you some instances. You can duplicate them or just create a child instance if you want. This one is for some more iron version. You can remove the procedural brightness, so they will all look the same. I mean, every single time the material won't change. If I do this, take that and move it, you see, it won't change at all. The same way you can change the metalness, roughness, emissivity, and make it pulsating. As an example, here we have kind of radioactive gold-ish thing. See, I removed the procedural brightness, added pulsating, added some brightness, emissivity, and you see, it's glowing. Here, you see, I just added this light on top, and now with the bloom effect, it really looks like it's glowing. Can be really nice in some games. Even in a cave scene, as an example, you can give a nice weird feeling and can creep player. If you make it red, as example. I also improved the post-process. As you can see now, no more errors. Sorry about that. It was just a little mistake importing the LUTs, of course. So now you can change the LUTs as originally intended. See here, I want less dark. I don't like black parts. Up, you see. Now it's fine. If you just want a little tweak or want something very enlightening, as you can see, it works way much better. Darkening. Super weird. Tac. Voilà. You also have new textures for the shield materials. They've been improved, as well as armors. You can see there are many improvements. The shield, you can see I gave you a lot of examples with texture changing, and you can change contrast, emissivity, I suppose, the metalness of the pattern itself, and the roughness of the pattern. I improved it so it when you tweak it, it will only change the pattern and not the metal, which is still steel. I mean, the steel is still steel. Of course, if you want to tweak the textures, of course you can do that. You can just export one asset actions, export, You can use the TGA, most softwares are compatible. You can then use GIMP or even Inkscape and import it. It can create some PNG and Unreal can import them. It works perfectly. You just have to change you see the pattern inside. I made sure it's easy. You see, I aligned the UVs, so it's way much easier to draw in any software. Really, any. So I fixed a lot of things, improved the bottles and the splash. Black. See, it really flows and merges way much better. Since it's there is a post process, and I chose to change a little bit the way the material is prepared. I improved the reflection in the bottle, as you can see, and the liquid inside. You can change the brightness of the liquid, so it will fit better in your you see, in your scene. So it won't look radioactive if you don't want to. Well, you can make it radioactive if you want. See, I thought it would be more convenient from a level design point of view. I also added, of course, the chairs that I stupidly forgot. Sorry. Are the mugs. Okay. Gonfalon. I found out that this word exists in English. Even it's more French and Italian, but with a E in Italian, I think. As you can see, you have these and these ones. The gonfalon itself is a mesh with a material that comes in two variations. There is the regular one and the static one. When you have a static one, it won't move. You can put it here and it won't go inside the wall. It's literally stitched to it. You have some basic bars to attach them nicely, and you have these supports, more classical. You see, gonfalon is the logically you will tell me that this whole thing is a gonfalon. It is just la bannière. So here you can see they're moving. They won't go inside. If it's in the right way, you see. If it's in the right way, it won't go inside. I limited the movement of the wind function, so your players won't say, "Oh, the game is not realistic." It's not. It's stylized. I added the wind direction control inside the parameters, the environment parameters here. There is this parameter to say if it's day or light. I use it for the grass brightness. I extended it to wind, so as you can see, you can select it here. You can choose the wind direction. It's a normalized vector, so here it's 1 on Y, and I'm using the alpha channel to control the wind speed. Just try it and you will see on the gonfalon. There are two kinds of variations. We have gonfalon 1 and 2. Of course, I always try to make sure it's straight and easy to export and modify inside any drawing software. And you have two types. The very basic one with the four point. And you have the one with the pike in the middle. So you have two versions with always a moving one and a static material. The pebbles you can see on the ground, the gravier, are just a layer I'm adding in the material, so you can paint them and they will adapt to the surface. It's more convenient, more easy way to do it. You can find you see, just grass type. It's easier than foliage, I think. All of this is, as always, as light as possible and gives really good performances. As you can see, I tried many things with these assets and I'm pretty happy. So I hope you have fun with it, and well, if you want to check my next asset packs about wine and pouring it, that will come soon and will be way cheaper. If you have any questions, ask. Feel free to ask. Of course, you can ask on my website under the documentation, or you have a form to ask questions. You also can ask directly in the Epic Unreal Engine store, but you have to know that we are not warned when you post something here. So I'm of course checking as much as I can, but of course I can check every day. Anyway, see you soon.